So yeah, I cried my heart out genuinely, like what's up, what's happening to me? Why is it that most of the guys I meet end up being this way? Like most of the guys that I genuinely like and genuinely want to date end up being this way, being manipulative or trying to, control me or trying to control the situation or the relationship. Not even giving me a chance to be myself, to do what I want to do. They will just want to be in charge of what we do, how we do it, almost everything. Like why I started crying, and I was like, okay, is it that there's something wrong with me? Is it that I'm being too demanding? And like I said, he's not the first person that is doing that, but he's the first person I was able to catch this particular pattern. And why was I able to catch this particular pattern before we even started dating or anything? It's because I was becoming aware, like I was becoming self-aware. I was becoming. So because I was becoming, I was not paying attention to everything that is happening in my life, trying to understand the things that I do, the decisions I make, and the life that I'm living in general. So I was paying attention to these things, and I was able to catch his own earlier on during our talking stage. So when I caught it, at first, because I was becoming aware, I was just becoming, I was heartbroken, and I was still very new into the journey. I felt like I was a problem then. So that is why I was crying. Now let's bring it forward to now, present day me. I have been able to understand a lot, in my journey, and I've gotten to the point where I realized that in the world where I live, in the world where I exist, something called programming has been done to almost everybody that comes into this particular universe, into this particular world. You come into this particular world, you go through something called programming or conditioning, where you are taught to think in a certain way, act in a certain way, do things in a certain way, have this emotional attachment to different things, especially for women. They teach us how to be submissive, how to suppress our voices or suppress our wants and desire. And it's not like it is done because they want to do something against you. It's just how this world operates. Now, becoming self-aware made me understand this about the world I live in, made me understand that, okay, I can have whatever I want to have. If I want it, I can. But if I continue to live from a place of programming, I am going to always settle for what I don't want, because I will feel and believe that this is what I deserve. So I'm just saying this because it is actually very, very important to become self-aware. Let's go to part 3. Let me tell you how important it is.